Going 19 hours without food can sound like absolute torture, especially if you're used to grazing every few hours. Why would anyone willingly do that to themselves? Well, here's the deal. When you fast for 19 hours, something incredible happens inside your body. It flips on a natural cleanup process called autophagy. What's autophagy? It's your body's way of removing broken, damaged, or even precancerous cells before they turn into anything dangerous. Yep, you and I, we both have precancerous cells in our bodies right now. But if those cells never become cancerous, there's nothing to worry about. And that's not all. Fasting also helps lower inflammation, reduce insulin resistance, and can even improve your metabolic health. So today, I'm going to walk you through a timeline of what really happens when you stop eating. Why 19 hours is the sweet spot for maximum benefits. And how to pull this off, even if you've never fasted before. Why fasting feels so hard. Let's be honest, fasting can feel hard. Most of us are used to eating whenever we want. We snack at work, nibble in the car, and finish dinner with just a little something sweet. Sound familiar? Most people eat for about 16 hours a day, which means their body only gets a 7 to 8 hour break during sleep. And that short break, it's not enough. Your body doesn't get a real chance to go into deep autophagy or fully clear out those unwanted cells. Even worse, constant eating keeps insulin levels high all day. And high insulin, it tells your body, store fat, don't burn it. Over time, this leads to something called insulin resistance, a major risk factor for multiple chronic diseases, including cancer. In fact, about 1 in 3 adults in the US is insulin resistant, and most have no idea. Signs you might be insulin resistant. If you crave sugar often, feel tired for no reason, struggle to lose weight, or wake up feeling groggy, you might be dealing with insulin resistance, even if your blood sugar tests are normal. The good news? It's totally reversible, and one of the best ways to fix it? You guessed it, intermittent fasting. A quick note for cancer survivors. If you're a cancer survivor, don't feel like you have to fast. This video isn't about pressure, it's about education. We're just talking about powerful, natural ways to help your body stay healthy and strong. So let's break it down. What happens hour by hour when you fast for 19 hours? Now let's say you just finished a meal. Right after eating, your blood sugar rises. Your body responds by releasing insulin, which helps shuttle glucose, sugar, into your cells for energy. Now here's where it gets interesting. 4 to 6 hours after eating. At this point, digestion is almost done, but not quite. You might even start to feel a little hungry again. But don't be fooled. You're still in a fed state. Your insulin is up. Carbs are still being broken down. And your body is still using energy from your last meal or storing it. If you're moving around and active, that energy is going to good use. But if you're just lounging on the couch, your body stores the extra as fat. Even 6 hours after eating, you're still not burning stored fat. Your body hasn't made the switch yet. Why? Because insulin is still high. And as long as insulin is high, fat burning stays OFF. Your body's basically saying, we've got groceries in the fridge, no need to dig into the freezer. Especially if that last meal was big. Hey, quick pause. If you're learning something new or this video's helping you understand your body better, give it a like so more people can see it too. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe. We've got more science-backed health tips coming every week. Alright, back to the good stuff. 8 to 12 hours after eating. Now things start to shift. After 8 hours, insulin levels finally begin to drop. This is huge. Remember, low insulin equals fat burning mode. Your body finally gets the green light to start tapping into its stored energy. That means your cells move from, let's use what I just ate, to, let's use what I've got saved up. This is where the real magic begins. And we're only getting started. At the 8 to 12 hour mark, your body begins shifting gears. but it's still early in the process. Right now, your liver is breaking down something called glycogen. That's your body's backup stash of sugar, stored mostly in your liver and muscles. It's your emergency energy reserve. So, instead of burning fat just yet, your body is still pulling sugar out of storage to keep your energy steady. But hang tight, because the magic is coming. 12 to 14 hours, your body starts tapping into fat. This is where things start getting interesting. Around the 12 to 14-hour fasting mark, your glycogen stores begin to run low. Now your body starts looking for plan B, stored fat. It begins breaking down that fat into ketones, powerful molecules your body can use for fuel. Here's the wild part. Studies show that most cancer cells can't efficiently use ketones for energy. Why? Because their mitochondria are damaged, and they depend heavily on glucose, sugar, or glutamine to survive. Meanwhile, your healthy cells? They switch to ketones just fine. This is why researchers like Dr. Thomas Seyfried promote the keto diet, high fat, very low carb, to starve cancer cells and nourish healthy ones. Ketosis, whether through fasting or diet, puts your body in a fat-burning, cancer-resistant state. 14 to 16 hours, full-on fat burn mode. At this point, your metabolism has fully shifted. You're officially running on fat, not sugar. Your body is breaking down fat into fatty acids and ketones, and it's doing all of this without a single bite of food, without a crash, without any effort from you. This is where people start to feel that magical mental clarity everyone talks about. Why? Because your brain loves ketones. You might feel sharper, more focused, and even happier. No blood sugar roller coasters. No insulin spikes. Just smooth, clean-burning energy. Insulin at rock bottom equals health reset. Insulin levels are now at their lowest point of the day. This is huge if you're struggling with insulin resistance, high blood sugar, constant sugar cravings, belly fat that just won't budge. Your body is getting the reset it's been craving. There are no sugar crashes, no post-meal sluggishness, just pure, steady fuel from your own reserves. Whether you're fasting to lose weight, fight inflammation, or support long-term wellness, this is the window when real change begins. 17, 19 hours, full-on autophagy. Your body now kicks into repair mode. Autophagy starts ramping up like crazy. Your cells are literally cleaning house. Broken proteins? Damaged DNA? Precancerous cells? Your body starts breaking them down and recycling the parts. This isn't just about weight loss anymore. This is cancer prevention at its finest. Brain cells get cleaned. Muscles become more sensitive to insulin. Inflammation markers drop dramatically. Your immune system gets a tune-up, and your entire body starts to renew itself, all because you didn't eat. This is why so many cancer survivors and prevention experts are interested in fasting protocols like the 19-hour fast. But is there proof? Yes, and it's fascinating. Researchers studying Muslims during Ramadan ran blood tests every few hours to track biological changes during their daily fasts. What they discovered? The autophagy-related genes skyrocketed after 17 to 19 hours of fasting. That's the cellular sweet spot where the body begins serious repair and regeneration. Not just fighting cancer, but also supporting brain health, goodbye brain fog, lowering the risk of Alzheimer's and dementia, reducing inflammation, reversing insulin resistance, improving outcomes for conditions like PCOS, obesity, and diabetes. How people feel after 19 hours. And what about people who actually fast for this long? Here's what they say. I feel mentally sharper. My cravings disappeared. I have more energy even without food. My digestion feels cleaner. I finally broke my weight loss plateau. It's not just science, it's real-world results. Even just one 19-hour fast per week can begin to shift your health in the right direction. And you don't have to be perfect. Even 14 to 16 hours of fasting is better than nothing at all. Coming up next, how to actually start 19-hour fasting without starving or feeling overwhelmed. Let's make this easy. People who regularly reach that 19-hour fasting mark often say the same thing. They feel more energized, their minds are clearer, sugar cravings fade, and they lose fat, not muscle. And here's something fascinating. Fasting actually boosts growth hormone levels. That means you can preserve lean muscle while burning fat. Pretty amazing, right? But maybe you're thinking, okay, this all sounds great, but I can't fast for 19 hours. You're not alone, and you're absolutely right to be cautious. It's not easy at first, especially if you're used to late-night snacks. Waiting until 4 p.m. to eat? That might make you feel hangry, lightheaded, or obsessed with food. But here's the good news. That's temporary. Most people need 2 to 3 weeks to adjust to fasting. Once they do, they feel the benefits and they're hooked. So here's the strategy. Start slow. Try a 12 to 14-hour fast. Then work your way up as your body adapts. It doesn't have to be perfect, and you don't have to fast every day. Even spacing out your meals and cutting back on snacks helps lower insulin and gives your body time to repair. Of course, fasting isn't safe for everyone. If you're on medication or have health conditions, always check with your doctor first. And if fasting seems too tough, no problem. Just giving your body longer breaks between meals helps too. Autophagy is your body's built-in repair tool. Let it do what it was designed to do. If you're interested in maintaining health without depending on pills, then subscribe to this channel. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you there.